Babs Alexander, your international vocal coach. This is the topic of the year because you know me. I hip, a hop, I hip it, a hip it, a hip, hip, a hop to don't stop, the rock to the bang, bang, boogie to up, jump the boogie to the baby or the boogie to be. Yes, yes, yes. We're going to use my boys, the Sugar Here Gang. And Papa San, hey, don't ever be afraid to dance. All right, this is Babs Alexander, your international vocal coach. I am here to help you to bring your voice to clarity on stage, help you to be able to gain the audience that you have been trying to pull, whether it's in speaking or singing, and making sure that you are effective in speaking or singing, communicating to your audience. Guys, listen, this was a topic that I was so super excited about because I've been thinking about it and I was like, you know what? I have just got to get out there and talk to the people. I love talking to you about your voice because your effective communicators are everything. It is the one thing that you use to be able to speak to the masses. Now, singing and speaking both work together because audibly you use your voice to maximize your potential on stage. All right. So listen, let's talk about this. I want to give you some tips and some tools that you need so you can be able to do this. Because if you are doing exactly what I'm telling you and how this would help you, I think that you will be very, very excited. Okay. I'm going to give you 5 things, maybe 6. So I want you to listen very carefully. Okay. The first thing I want you to do is get your articulators ready. I think we've been talking about the articulators for quite a while. Babs, what's articulators? Your lips. That's usually your lips. Your lips, your teeth, your tongue, all right, and your hard palate. That's at the top, the roof of your mouth, okay? Those are your articulators. Your lips, your teeth, your tongue, and your hard palate. When moving these together, it helps you to be able to communicate to your audience. Do you understand? Okay? Understanding that, I think that's the first thing you need to understand. Now, to get them to go with clarity, pronunciation, and vocal dexterity, it's important for you to be able to do warm-ups. And then again, understand what I'm doing now is still a vocal warm-up. But this will help you so you can be able to go out and speak with clarity. Practice. If you don't know anything else from me, you will know that you need to practice. Practice is everything. So don't take this lightly. It's so essential in you understanding how important it is for you to practice. Well, Babs, I'm not a rapper. I'm too old to do this. Honey, anybody can do this. But this is something that you're going to definitely have to practice in order for you to get the dexterity you need in your speech so your clarity and your pronunciation can get better. Better. Okay? But my England people understand it's so important. All right? The first thing, I want you to choose a rap song with clear lyrics. Clear lyrics. What did he say? What did they just say? What? Now, old school, new school. Old school, we love to do something slow. New school, boy, the lyrics are so fast until you're like, what happened? What just happened? Now, I don't know if you had a chance to see my interview with Ramon Ray. Ramon Ray is a public speaker, motivational speaker, and he speaks very, very fast and very fluent. That's the way he speaks. Okay. He used the same style of speaking, whether he's talking to you in everyday conversation or whether he's on stage. He uses a very fast pace of speaking. It's very clear. It's very articulate. Again, this is his style of speaking. Babs, can you change your speaking style? Can you change your singing style? The answer is yes. Yes. But you need to practice on what you want to do. The more flexibility and practice you do, the better it is that you can be able to do anything that you want to do, and it will be very clear and with clarity so other people can be able to relate to you so you can effectively win your audience. All right. So I want you to choose something. I want you to select a rap song that is clear and distinct with the lyrics. Okay. I want you to avoid the songs that are excessive slang or fast paced verses that may be difficult to understand. That's the one thing I need you to do. All right. The second thing I want you to do, listen, learn, listen effectively so you can be able to hear what they're saying. Listen and repeat. Listen and repeat. Listen, say it with me. Listen and repeat. If you do this consistently, it will help you to start to understand the rhythm. I'm all about that. Understand the rhythm and the flow. What will it give you? It will start to give you a rhythm and a flow on how you are relating your message. You can tell when somebody's in the groove of what they're doing. You can tell how it flows and comes out. I don't care if you're playing an instrument or whether you're singing a song or whether it is that you are speaking. You can tell. You can tell when somebody's flowing. Look at me. Can't you see I'm fabulous, baby? Check me out. Ain't no doubt that this girl is fine. Why? You got to own what you're doing. This is why you got to practice how to listen and repeat. Okay? Next thing, slow it down if you don't understand. Slow it down if you don't understand. Slow down the tempo, learn it, get clarity, practice it, record yourself, learn it, get clarity. I'm going too fast. I'm going ahead of myself because now I'm getting you too much of the nugget because I want to make sure you got it. Slow down the tempo. All right. If the song is too fast paced, slow it down. All right. How can I slow down the song? It's on YouTube. Okay. Well, did you know that there are different devices that's on your telephone where you can slow down music, speed up music so you can be able to practice? Invest in yourself. This is why it's so important. If your money is in your mouth, then you need to invest in your mouth. This is why we have these master classes, and we've been talking about master classes consistently. I have one coming up. I don't know if it's the 21st, 28th. Don't start me the line because I would have to look myself. I'm going to look while I'm talking to you. But I want to make sure that you understand exactly what's happening, because the more you understand, that's the 28th. The more you understand exactly where you're going and what you're doing and how you can be able to get these articulators moving. And if you want me to help you, you need to join the masterclass. Make sure that you sign up for the March masterclass because it's coming up the last Thursday in March 28th. So make sure you're there. Okay. The next thing, I told you to slow down your tempo so you can be able to do it. Go slow and do it here. Okay. Just like I was just doing with you, the Rapper's Delight by the Sugar Hill Gang. I said a hip, a hop. I'm going slow. I said a hip, hop, the hippie to the hip, hip, hop. You don't stop, but rock to the bang, bang boogie. Say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie, the beat. The beat. Now, Babs, do you have to do that? Is that short beat breathing or is that deep breathing? Now, let's talk about these vocal techniques that I told you about before. Again, let's go from here. I said a hip hop, the hippie, the hippie, the hippie, the hip to the hip hip. I'm reading words now, guys. All right, because if I'm not reading it, I'll go. I said a hip, a hop, hippie to the hippie to hip hip, a hop, but don't stop, a rock to the bang bang, boogie to up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat.
Wow.
All right. So now we got to listen. We got to make sure we have the real words, unless you're making up your own, which is also another step, because again, you're using this to practice so you can be able to effectively get to where you want to be. Now, there's another song. I'll get it for you later. And in this way, you can be able to use some things, but this is just me because I love Broadway and that's what I do. But I'm just telling you different things, whether you're singing or you're speaking or you're saying your speech or things like this. These types of things will practice to get you there. The next thing I want to talk to you about is the more you do this and you break down your verses or you break down what you're saying in a slow time, slowly speed it up, and then try various ways of how you're going to say it. Okay? The more you try to do this and the better you become at it, and the more we listen, because that was the thing. I was going to bring the phone in so you can hear the song so you can be able to practice it. Because when you're practicing it and you're listening to it and you got it on repeat, because you can't be up there messing up the song. That's the whole purpose of practicing. And that's why I'm doing this stuff in real time, because I want you to understand, number one, I'm human. Okay. So I mess up too. But if I don't get up here and practice for you and practice with you and put you in real time so we can listen and repeat, then we'll have a problem. And I want to make sure you understand that you are human and these things happen. Okay. So the next thing I want you to do, I've already told you about how I want you to practice it and use different pitch inflections, emphasizing your consonants and your vowels, using your articulators so you can be able to do this. Another way for you to do this is to use tongue twisters. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. Make up your own tongue twister. Last one I did, which was my favorite one, was the TikTok. TikTok at the TikTok shop, going to tick 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 tock, tick 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 tock, tick tock, a tick tock, a tick tick tock tock tock. All right. Now you're using your own tongue twisters. You can make up your own raps too. Get you a beat and be able to do it. Not only that, you can make up your own rap, but you're on your speeches, you're on your words. Why don't you go ahead and use them and be able to practice these articulators so it can be more effective on what you're trying to do? All right. If I'm helping you, put some hearts in the chats, put a 1 in the chat so I know that this is being effective for you to be able to do. All right. When you do this, record yourself. Record yourself, listen to what it is that you're saying, listen to see if it's effective for you before you start sending it to somebody else. Because the whole purpose here is for you to be learning exactly what it is that you want to get over to another audience. If it's not sounding well to you, you need to do what? Practice. For LeBron, Michael Jordan, or anyone else, they could tell if it was right. If they was hitting the basket with the 2-pointers, the 3-pointers, all the different angles, the more you practice, the better they were scoring every time. Each time you do something, you want to be effective in what you're doing, but you can't be effective if you don't practice. There's not very many places or things that you could do that you can just do off the cuff and it's just perfected. You're perfecting your craft. Even if you're a lawyer, you have to learn how to speak. This is why you need to use the articulation. You use the vocal leases and you turn around and create things. So when it's time for you to talk off the cuff, you can do that. And you can be effective. But that's knowing your craft. Learn it, record it, play it back, practice regularly. Let's go back over all the stuff I just said to you. All right, because I gave you 10 things. 10 things. Number one, I told you to use your articulators, right? The next one I want you to do was choose a rap song so it can be sung clear so you can be able to hear it. I want you to try one with clarity, not something that's too fast for you. The next one, listen and repeat it over and over again. The next one, slow down the tempo so you can be able to use it, okay? The next one, break down your verses, break down your speech so you can practice it and perfect it. The next one, emphasize your consonants and your vowels so people can understand what you're saying. You can continue practicing by creating or using tongue twisters so these tongue twisters can be effective in the speech and clarity of what you have to say. Okay? The next one, create your own rap. Create your own speeches. Create your own songs. Practice in various speeds and rhythms so you can find your flow. All right? The next thing, record yourself and play it back. Record yourself and play it back. And what is Miss Bab's favorite thing? Practice, 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 practice. All right? Last thing, have fun doing it. Hey guys, this has been Babs Alexander, your international vocal coach, coming to you live with another hot, clear, concise topic. How do you use rap to help you with your articulators in your singing and speaking? All right. Thanks so much. Listen, if you have questions, this is why I'm here. I want to hear what you got to say. I want to know what it is that you need from me so I can help you maximize your potential on stage. Looking forward to hearing more from you. Thanks again. See you soon. Until next time. Bye.
Interested in joining the class? Send me an email at babs@internationalvocalcoach.com or booking Babs for an event. Send an email for more information.